I'm just gonna make sure that these both go live, and then we'll get started. This is gonna be a fun one. So basically, we're gonna do in this stream, guys. All right, looks like both are up. So basically, what we're gonna do in this stream is we're gonna spectate the top players for a few different characters. So we're gonna do Emma Frost, we're gonna do Penny Parker, and then depending on what else we find, or what anyone in the chat suggests, we might do those as well. So real quick, I'm just gonna post that I'm live, and then we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna start with Emma Frost just because she's a new player, and I feel like most people are gonna want to see an Emma Frost spectating video. So let me just go and download this, and then we're gonna get started. I'm just gonna post this on every platform real quick. Live now. Spectating #1 players. I wish you could just cross post everywhere. That'd make life so much easier. Oh, I gotta put in my stream title too that I have drops enabled. And let me get a different color for this and put Twitch drops enabled, free skin. What color should we do that? Maybe in blue or yellow? No, I like blue. I will do blue. All right, that's gonna post there. And I'm gonna post on TikTok real quick. And then we just gotta do Can you not link on TikTok anymore? I don't think you can. Oh, it's gonna pick up that. Hopefully it doesn't pick up that. It was just 2 seconds. Okay, we're up there, and I just gotta add one more, and then we'll get started. Sorry guys, I thought it was gonna be a little bit quicker to post all these. Come on. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Actually, I can still do it though. Okay. Cool. All right. I would love to play music, but YouTube does not like that. Cool. Okay, so yo King, what's up, brother? I'm starting a video right now, so I'm gonna be recording and kind of like commentating on what's going on. So I might be a little bit behind. Okay, so we had a 39-2 and a 41-3. Okay, so we had 2 crazy gameplays. All right, so I'm gonna be recording a little bit here and there, so it's gonna get a little confusing. I'm gonna be talking to the camera, but I'm here, brother. What's going on? How you doing? All right, guys, so here's Paulie. All right, guys, so here's Polly's profile for anyone that's interested. He already has 10.6 hours this season on Emma Frost alone. The history looks unreal with all these won matches, especially in the rank that she's in at Celestial 2 right now, which is basically one above all players from last season. So there's two crazy gameplays that I want to show you guys. One is this 41-3 gameplay, and then the other one I'll show you guys a little bit because I don't want to give it away. So we're just going to start with this one right now.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Is she on defense?
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. The right heroes could make all the difference.
Why is that like lagging? And for anyone that wants to see the bans, so oh man, I'm looking at the wrong team, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. And for anyone that wants to see the bans, so Polly's team, they banned Captain America and they banned Hela, and then the other team banned Groot and they banned Human Torch. So I'm curious how their comps are going to work and what players they end up using. Let's switch over to Polly and see what her team's running. So it looks like we got a Squirrel Girl, Mag, Rocket, a BP, which I've been seeing a lot of this season, and then we got a Luna. And then they're running an Iron Fist. They got a Emma Frost, a Luna, Star-Lord again, which I've been seeing a lot of. They got a Jeff, and they got a Mag. All right. So it looks like the Mag and her are just playing off of each other, trying to get picks on tanks. Take advantage of the close space. Yeah, that was a no-brainer. Switch over to the invincible, like diamond form. Well, not invincible, but switch over to the diamond form. Take out their other tank really quick. So what she did there is really important that I hope a lot of people pay attention to. So she actually put her shield behind the Iron Fist, so that way her team could try to take out the Iron Fist, because it also blocks healing. Just for you guys that didn't know, it's super helpful with Emma, and that's usually when you see the better Emma players what they do. It's almost like with the Groot and the Groot wall, and again, she's doing it right there. So she's blocking off the Mag, and they were hopefully going to get a pick there, but they just didn't get it. Really smart. You always want to try to take out the rocket revive things. I forget what they're called, but you always want to try to take those out. It drives me insane when people don't take them out, because it's such a huge difference maker in the game. Okay, let's see how she prepares against the ult against Star-Lord. She goes into the corner. She waits for her shield to get back. When does she use it? She gets shielded by the Mag. All right, so they're still trying to make picks on the tank. Oh, that was great. So she grabbed the Mag there. Huge difference maker. Again, she's right there. She's blocking a healer off. Super smart. All right, how do they play here? All right, so it looks like they all back up as soon as they notice the ult coming in, which is super smart. A couple of them might have died, though. Yeah, 2 or 3 of them died. So they all backed up. Cool. Wow. Wow. She is frying Iron Fist there. What's good, Zach? How you doing, brother? Actually, we got 2 Zachs in here. What's up? What's up, boys? Wow. It's crazy. Sometimes you don't notice how far 15 meters is. Like, it feels like it's so close. And then you see that. Wow, so she heard the Iron Fist ult and used hers to try to rinse out their team. Make that Iron Fist ult very unimportant in that fight. It seems like he died pretty quick, too. Now, also, too, if you guys are good at Emma Frost and you're noticing anything that you see this Emma Frost doing that I might forget to mention, definitely put it in the comments. You know, some other person watching this might see it and it might help them out a lot. So if you guys notice anything, definitely let me know. I'm definitely not going to catch everything as much as I wish I could. Right there again, perfect placement, blocks the Mag off. They separate the Luna gets targeted. Wow. I want to see, oh, that was good. I want to see her grab Star-Lord or Iron Fist out of the air. Now, I'm surprised that the Iron Fist didn't... Did I say Iron Lord? I don't even know if that's what I just said. But I'm surprised that they're sticking with Iron Fist here. I think the Thing is a good counter, but is Iron Fist a good counter for her? I feel like he gets grabbed by her and thrown into a wall way too easy. I could be tripping, though. Iron Fist is just so good this season. Okay, so they get the ult here. They're trying to take space. So Polly's team's going backwards to the point. She's staying in the front line. Wow. It's crazy. I feel like when her I don't know, diamond charge or her primary fire charge is at 100%, it just does so much more damage. Even though like when you have it at say 80 or 50, it just seems nowhere near when you're at 100. Alright, let's see how they focus up on this Iron Fist. Oh, he gets away. Iron Fist mobility and his shield is just nuts. I can't believe they nerfed him and he still seems so good right now. Oh yeah, and I haven't even mentioned this yet, but if you guys don't know, the E ability is like a percentage off of the opponent's health. So you want to use the E ability earlier when they're at full health. So that way when you're, because you can also shoot through the E, like the crystal tower looking thing. You can also shoot through that. So you want to do it in the beginning of a fight. So that was super smart. So she put the shield down to block and then ulted. So that way they would pull all the healers away. I will pull the rest of the team away from the healers and bring them down. That's an interesting ult by Squirrel Girl. But so what I was saying before is with her, she really she can really be a difference maker. It just depends. I feel like there's just certain comps that you want to play against with her and certain ones you really just want to avoid, like most characters. But when you use that E ability, you can just melt tanks. Like, you just want to shoot right through it and just try to do as much damage early on, because if you do that later, it's only a percentage of the health. So you want to get that out of the way early, and that way when you get into the next fight, the next person that you're fighting, you have another one that you can use. Because what's the recharge on it? Hold on, I'm going to check the recharge, because she's going to use it here in a second, I'm sure. Oh. What's the recharge? What's the recharge? Oh, she's saving it for the ult. There you go. Oh, wow. It's only like 8 seconds? That's actually wild. I didn't know it was that soon. I thought it was like 12. Honestly, I'm super impressed because she hasn't even really died. She died once, I think, so far. Oh, we got the ult again. Yeah, I was gonna say I figured she'd use her ult here. And so it's their amplifier too. Wow, they took their amplifier out right away. Iron Fist ult. They just targeted Iron Fist and got him out of the way so quick. That's one of the things that you notice about these higher elo lobbies. Like as soon as somebody ults, they all just are like, all right, we gotta get this person out. And everybody just focuses, say, Iron Fist in that situation, and he's gone in 2 seconds. It's so important. It's kind of frustrating in lower elo lobbies that people just don't think to focus somebody with an ult and get them out of the way. Oh, so they switched to an Iron Fist? Yeah, I guess to play against the thing. Oh, so they're running triple heals. Oh, they're wait. Oh, they're running triple heals. Okay, they're running triple heals, 2 tanks, and 1 Iron Fist on the other team. Wow, so they're getting walked pretty bad with triple heals. They're using Jeff, Adam, and Luna. Wow, right there. Oh, that's just a dumb play by Adam. Yeah, they're walking this in now. That's just a bad play by Adam. Cool. All right, let's skip to the next round.
Switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
All right, so let's see where she starts off positioning herself. So she's more so in the back. Jeff's already going for back line. Playing with the mag. Look how much damage she did already to the thing. All right, let's see. Is she gonna try to put a shield to protect off of the Iron Fist getting heals here? Surprised we haven't seen a shield yet. Maybe she's saving it? There you go. That was great. Isolated the thing really good there. Now, oh, actually, this is something really interesting. So people just found this out recently. So I don't know if the time of this recording, which actually I think this recording is from earlier today. So they probably do know, or some people know so far. So when the thing ults, she can actually completely block the thing's ult, which most characters can't. So what you can do is you can put down her shield, her right click, directly on the floor in front of the thing, and it just blocks the ult completely. It's actually pretty wild. I was curious if I was going to see it in any of the gameplays, but I just thought about it right now. But I haven't seen her try to block it yet, so maybe this person didn't know how to do it yet. It is something that someone just found out, so. But I do have a feeling most of the top players probably already know. Ooh, almost had it. At least it drew out the Luna's ult. Wow. Okay, they still rip through that. That's the other thing too, man. Just getting rid of the rocket ult as soon as you can, because the healing or shield or over shield buff, I guess you could say, not buff. You know what I mean? The over shield as well as the damage together. You just want to get that out. It can make way too much of a difference in a fight. All right, guys, I'm just going to pause it for a second because theoretically this should be low enough, like the heater should be low enough that it's not going to come up in the recording, but I don't know. So I just want to be safe and not record while the heater's going, just so I can turn this into a YouTube video. So if anyone's in the stream right now, say what up. We could chat a little bit while I'm waiting for this to finish. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta put the lights on. I gotta put the lights on down here. The lights are off. What else could we do? Is there something else I could put on? All right, let me put on another video for us to watch while I'm waiting for the heater to come down. I'll have another like spectating video go up. We could play like Tim the Tap Man spectating or something. Let's do Tim the Tap Man, and he spectated a Black Panther, which I really wanted to watch actually. So we'll watch that. Oh, nice. This is the most recent one.
It's not crafty. It's your craft. It's not DIY.
Morning, good afternoon. We got a banger for y'all today, baby. Morning, good afternoon. We got a banger for y'all today, baby.
Hold on,
we got
boys.
some spectating Marvel content for you here, and this is one of the highly most requested videos, and we finally did it.
Display
Spectating
capture?
this
There we
video,
go.
the #1 Black Panther in Marvel Rivals.
All right, cool.
Now, this guy's name flat out is a barcode, and I don't know who this is. Some people said it was Necros. Other people said some other creators on who the 20 hours on Panther.
That is disgusting.
We'll call him barcode. This is Necros alt. Are we sure about that? I mean, I don't know for sure. No. There it is. I'm gonna start with the 47 and 13. 47 and 13. Then we're at it with like 33 and 9, boys.
All right, guys. So we're just gonna wait for the heater to go down, and then I'll go back to the gameplay with Emma Frost.
Ban is. I don't know, like hell, very regular bans right now. This is a longer game, and it's gonna be very interesting to watch because honestly, I don't know. Like offense and defense, obviously, you'd feel like, you know, BP on offense is super good. I don't know how you play him on defense, so I'm just calling this guy barcode. I don't know who this guy is. Over 100+ hours on BP and some incredible games. Let's see. I feel like this is going to make me want to learn Panther, and I don't think that's good.
Yeah, Black Panther's tough. Oh, all right. So I'll put this back on when we are done with this this video, but let's finish these Emma Frost gameplays, and then we'll go back. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, wow. Oh my god, dude, he just got slammed. They got an amplifier. Emma Frost grabbed him, and Squirrel Girl stuck him with her whatever her stun is called. Wow, their Iron Fist is getting destroyed. I mean, that's why it's so important to coordinate as a team and just try to get the person with the ult out. Okay, that's interesting there, because I don't know if this makes a difference, but Emma Frost just backed away from the other Emma Frost like crystal thing, and I don't know if there's a range on it. So I wonder if since she walked out of that range, did she stop getting like the damage from it when it explodes? If anyone knows that, let me know, because I really don't. I haven't paid attention to that yet. Okay, almost has her ult here. Ooh, this might be one of her deaths. Yeah, this is one of her deaths. So is that her second or third death? I think that's her second. So she might die one more time, which is pretty wild. Again, guys, this is one above all type lobbies, because I think she's right now the #2 player in the world, and this is I think it's in what is it? Is this Celestial or I don't know, but basically, like, because of the crazy D rank, the 9-spot D rank, you know, most of the top players in the world right now are like Celestial, for instance. I don't think anyone's back to the one above all. Okay, ult crashing right now. Oh, is this one of our other deaths? Wow, she got healed so quickly. All right. Oh, wow, is this her last death? That'd actually be wild. Okay, so now she doesn't die for the rest of the game. Okay, they got someone to switch to Strange for the port. Blocking off the healers. That was cool. She actually kind of went for the healers first. But it makes sense, because we're in the final couple seconds of overtime. Get those healers out. It's a big difference. Oh my god. Wow. They actually 3-0'd them. I didn't think this was a 3-0. All right, let's hop into the next gameplay now. Wow. All right, so that was one Emma Frost gameplay. What's the second one? That was the 41-3. That's kind of wild that the Iron Fist ended up getting MVP. That's actually crazy that the Iron Fist got MVP. All right, so that was the 41-3, and then I have a 39-2 gameplay. Oh, I needed to go back to Polly. All right, so we're looking for 39-2. 39-2, 39-2. Oh, I think this is it. And now for the next gameplay, we got Polly going 39-2, also doing 18k damage and blocking 26% with a 58% accuracy and 13 final hits. So this should be a pretty good one too.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
And for the bans this round, it looks like we got Polly's team banning Psylocke and Hela, and then we got the other team banning Human Torch and Loki. Okay.
30 seconds. Stay strong.
I'm glad it's on two different maps, so we get to see any kind of different tech or style that she plays on this map, and they're playing with a Groot instead of a Mag, so they don't have the team up. Oh, did I speak too soon? Oh, they're running triple tank here on the push. All right, so they got a Mag, they got a Groot, they got an Emma, and they got a Magic, and then they have a Rocket and an Invisible Woman. Interesting. You don't really see too many teams push with 3 tanks right now, but maybe that's the new wave. All right, and then they're playing against a Groot, a Mag, a Wolverine, an Emma. Oh wow. Wow. So 3 tanks both sides? And then they got a rocket and invisible woman. Jesus Christ, man. Wow. Dude, the damage is right there is nuts. Everybody's getting her ult right now. She tried to peel that Groot back into her team, but it just didn't work. Kind of similar to like Bucky if you grab that. Wow. Yeah, kind of similar to like Bucky if you grab them in the diamond form and then you choke slam them, I guess, and then you kick them backwards so that way your team could pick them off. Wow, they almost got Mag out of his ult there. I don't know if he got a pick with it though. He did get a pick with it. All right. So she only dies one other time in this gameplay. So this is going to be pretty nuts. All right, what did they switch? What did they switch here? They kept it. All right, so they're keeping the same comp right now. It looks like the enemy team is. Wait, why did I just see a switch pop up? Did someone switch and switch back? All right, let's see how she uses her ult. Oh, she got walled off. Wow, they got rid of that wall super quick. So I guess she just put it. Oh, there you go. Wow, good ult time. Just unfortunate with the rocket ult there. That was kind of a waste, low key. I probably would have saved it for the rocket ult to be over with. Wow, that Groot wall just helped so much. How's everybody's thoughts on Groot? Because I'm gonna be honest, Groot was already like the top tank last season, next to Mag, like Mag, Groot, and Strange. But I think Groot was the overall like top ranked tank in terms of win percentage and all that. I'm kind of curious why they didn't change anything with Groot, or did they? And I just didn't know. But I figured they'd not like a crazy nerf, but I figured they'd nerf Groot a little bit just to change up the meta in terms of tanks, because all you're seeing now is Mag and Groot, and then occasionally you'll see like a good Emma Frost, but Strange is pretty much irrelevant except for when you're trying to use his portal to kind of save the game. And Penny's pretty good like on certain maps, and Penny's one of my best characters, but it's not enough where you can kind of be like the sole difference maker right now as Penny. Even though like I was hoping she was gonna get a little bit more of a buff, but I'm glad she got the critical hit that she did. I just don't think it does enough damage to really make much of a difference. That was really smart with the Groot wall there. Gotta get the ult again. Are they gonna be able to get this Magneto out? Wow. Really important there too, guys. Notice how the Emma Frost and her team, they kind of stayed out of the ult, so that way they could all be together, see what everybody's doing. Everybody make sure they get heals in, and then once the rocket threw the ult down, they pushed up. Nice. About to clear them. I'm surprised the Wolverine on the other team's not doing more damage. I gotta see what his stats are at the end of this game. I don't know if he switches off Wolverine at all. I've been seeing a lot of really good Magic players though. It's weird because Magic has such a high usage and win percentage rate in the high elos, but in the low elos she's barely used. She's obviously a really hard character to kind of master and use. But I just feel, I don't know, I don't feel like she's the best character to use in a lot of situations, but maybe it's just because of the Emma Frost kind of, I don't want to say meta, but the way people have been using Emma Frost, maybe that's why we're seeing so many Magics right now. Because I guess you wouldn't really consider Magic to be good against Groot either, because Groot just would block her off and it'd be really annoying for her to get around. But I don't know, if you're a super talented Magic player, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Get the Punisher in the back there. Who switched off then? Oh, so their Groot switched to a Punisher. All right, counter the Groot a little bit. Sadly, the Groot got diffed on the other team. Oh, that was smart. So right there, she switched to diamond form, so she didn't get ripped by the. Oh, that's cool too. Yeah, using that to block the Punisher ult. But so she switched to diamond form right there when the other Emma Frost used her ability because it wouldn't affect her then. Just little stuff like that you barely notice. Is this her other death, or does she survive here? It looks like she survives. Yeah, she probably waits. That Mag's up by himself. Wow. Oh. Is that their team amplifier? Oh wow, so they're probably gonna win this right here. Just push right through. Oh, I'm a Frost dead. Magneto. Oh, Wolverine's about to be dead. Oh my god. Yeah, they just walked that in at the end with the Rocket ult. I'm telling you, Rocket's going to be one of the best healers, man. He's going to be one of the best healers this season. He has the best win percentage. He has the highest pick rate out of all the healers. He's pretty nasty. All right, let's skip to the next part.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Okay. I'm going to skip a little bit further.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
All right, so let's see where she positions herself here. Do they make any switches?
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
All right, so they made a switch. The mag. No. Oh, so their magic switched to an Iron Fist. Yeah, that's one of the best other DPSs in the game right now. Iron Fist and magic, oddly enough. The other team made a couple changes. So they got a Mantis and an Atom now. Now, just so you guys know, Atom is actually the lowest. I believe the absolute lowest. He might be the second lowest, but he's the lowest picked healer right now at like the higher elos, and he is the lowest win rate percentage. And then, believe it or not, is it Invisible Woman? No, I think it's Mantis. I think Mantis, Loki, and then Rocket. So like Rocket's number 1. Loki's number 2, and then I believe Mantis is number 3. If not, it's Invisible Woman's number 3. In terms of the top ranked like healers at the higher elos too. So I'm kind of surprised to see the Adam Warlock here. Oh, they did the Widow switch too. The Widow switch against a Groot and an Emma Frost. I don't know. This I don't know. Who knows? This Black Widow might be one of the best Black Widows in the game because this is one above all. So. Yeah, DRP. I don't know if I'm familiar with that name, but they're getting ran right now. They got 4 dead, just Rocket and Widow are up. Wow. So I'm assuming the Mantis is obviously damage boosting the Widow. I mean, that's what you would assume. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, so the Widow's getting damage boosted. I really feel like they need like a Squirrel Girl or a Moon Knight here though. Do all that damage, get rid of the Groot walls, or a Punisher or something. Well, I guess they did the Punisher and it didn't work. Wow. Wow, cut off the Mantis. Oh my god. Yeah, see, this is why I don't mess with Adam, bro. You're playing in lobbies like this, people are way too smart. They hear that, they're coming right to you. All that Emma Frost had to do there was just put the shield between the other healer and the other teammate that person had, and then the whole team just focuses the 5 or 4 that just 4 I should say that just got res right there, and they got an amplifier here. Oh, and she got the group before they caught up. Wow. Wow, I don't know if they leave the spawn. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna strain? Are they gonna port here? I don't even know if they can port here because they're just trapped in their spawn. I would almost like root wall off the spawn and have the strange port or something. They're just staying with the same comp. Who'd they just get a pick on? Oh, their Magic just got a pick on the Iron Fist. Iron Fist is probably just out of position. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might be the other death. Oh, is she out? Okay, that's our other death. Wow, so they really only got at this point at the last 10 seconds, it seems like. I wonder if anyone's gonna save. Okay, so I think they're just committed to losing it here. Oh, they did a strange swap. They did a strange swap. They might get this. Wow. That's 2 dead on the other team, 2 dead on their team. They switched off the Atom, it looks like. They switched to 5 DPS there? Wow. They just threw. That's wild. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys want to see more spectating videos or just more videos where I go over character guides and things like that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. All right, guys, so that is the Emma Frost video, and now we're gonna do the Penny Parker video, which I'm hyped about. That's 13 gigs. Jesus. Emma Frost spectating video. Cool. All right, now we are gonna go spectate the #1 Penny Parker player. Exit replay. All right, I'm gonna put on my stream in the background because for whatever reason, once you have one like viewer on YouTube, it makes such a big difference. So I'm get the YouTube channel going because I'm trying to build this new YouTube channel. All right, so Emma Frost done. Crazy. Definitely saw a couple things I could have learned, or I wish I learned earlier type. But all right, we're gonna do Penny Parker now. So let's see. I forgot. Did I take a picture of what rank this person was? I hope I did. I don't think I did. I think they're like not too far on the list, so I should be able to find it pretty quickly. Hickory. Oh, there's Moxie. Moxie. What is Moxie? She's the #1 ranked. Oh, Hawkeye. That's what it is. That's another video I want to do soon as Hawkeye, because Hawkeye is so good now. I know Hickory's somewhere. Oh, there we go. Right, this is Hickory. Yeah. Okay. All right, now let me find the games. Actually, I want to start talking about her stats and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start recording for this video, guys, and we're gonna be spectating the #1 Penny Parker player. All right, guys, so here's the #1 Penny Parker. All right, guys, so here's the #1 Penny Parker player. This is Hickory. So 135.8 hours. That is disgusting. So I'm really excited to see this person play. This is season 2, just so you guys know. She has about 9 hours, or he has about 9 hours in. 47 matches, 30 wins, not too bad. 26 kill streak is the best kill streak right there. And they've had like kind of ups and downs in their rank, so I'm kind of curious to see. Now, this person doesn't only play Penny, but I want to show you guys the 2 best Penny gameplays that I found, and in both gameplays also this person gets MVP, so I figured that was worth mentioning too. But let's get into it. So what is the first gameplay? 31-4. 31-4. This has got to be it. Okay. And here's the first gameplay. He goes 31-4, has 14 final hits, which is just a lot for Penny. Penny usually doesn't get too many final hits. 20k damage, 25k damage blocked. So let's start this one up.
make all the difference.
Now, really interesting here, we're starting to see these bans pretty commonly. Human Torch, Psylocke, Hela, and Groot. I'm seeing these in almost all of the top ranked matches that these bans are going for, so just something to look out for.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, I'm counting on you.
All right, cool. So we're going to get to see Penny on attack right away, which is going to be nice. Now, again, Penny is probably my best character. I have about a 65, 66% win ratio as her, so a little bit lower than Hickory over here. And I have like a 6.5 KD or a 6 KD, something like that. And Hickory has an 8.5 or 8.6. So I'm really curious what we're going to see differently from Hickory. Anything that I could pick up and learn, anything that I could teach you guys. Now I am expecting the accuracy to be super important. Already 2 really nice picks right there. Let's see what they're running with. Using the melee, which you don't really see too often from Pennies. Now, if you guys don't know, Penny can melee like most characters through shields like Magneto and Doctor Strange. Let's see what their team comp is. So they got a Bucky, they got a Jeff, they have an Iron Fist, a Luna, and a Mag. Okay. And then they're playing against a Thor, Iron Fist, Luna, Strange, Soldier, and Rocket.
This is gonna hurt.
All right, so let's try to lure him with the mines there.
Powering up.
Now, I do feel bad because a lot of people don't really know how to use Penny. This is something I like to suggest, is you can actually use her aggressively. So typically what I'm seeing here is what I like to do as well. So I like to kind of be as close to I can with the front line as my team, if not be the front line of my team. And you want to put your mines down off the corner that you can hold your point. You know, obviously, that they're not going to come after you, at least until they get that destroyed. And then obviously you can also use that as like it's kind of like a last resort to heal yourself if you're getting pushed, and hopefully your team comes back alive soon enough. But that was like a little. What the fuck? Holy shit! Hold on, give me a second. I want to make sure something big didn't fall. You alright? Bottle fell? I thought like but might need to be coned. Alright. Okay, that was crazy. We had a huge wine bottle fall off the fridge. What?
But do you want me to put anything in for you?
I'll do it for myself. It's alright.
Okay. So I'm like not that hungry, but
I'm not right now. I'm gonna eat later. Alright. Maybe like 30 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I'll be up in like 30, 40. Okay. All right. My bad, guys.
We're back in action. You know what to do, spiders.
All right, so just something very minor I want to point out right there. As Penny, you can use the webs to your advantage. So you can use the bionic spider nest, which is the shift right there, which is like, you know, the mine nest thing. You can use the F, which is her like kind of web swing kind of thing. And then you can use her right click, which is the snare, but you can also throw that at the floor so you get her movement boost. So when you're running out of spawn, you can, you know, use your F, then put down the nest, run all the way through the nest. And then if you need to, you can use your snare and just run across that so you get the movement boost the whole way. So you can get back to the point or run away like very quickly. All right, so right now it looks like they're kind of having the mag up front a little bit, and the Penny's just kind of keeping the space a little bit. Now she's in the back, trying to help out the healers. The Thor looks like he's pretty much trapped. Wow, he got healed pretty good there, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, trying to get the Iron Fist. Uses the ult to save there. I'm surprised they didn't kill her her nest. Alright, so she's moving back with her team, trying to protect the healer as best she can. The healer gets picked though, unfortunately. She's gonna die here. I think she only dies like what, 2 or 3 times in this gameplay, so that's already most of her deaths, if not all of her deaths. Okay.
Don't count us out yet. You know what to do, spiders.
We have to finish the mission for Wakanda.
Wow. Demonic spot right there for the Punisher. Usually I'll see like a Namor or a Hela up there, but it's very rare I see Punishers anymore. Wait, did they just get picked already? Oh no, they got a pick.
I am ready to put on a show.
Okay, let's see. Anything interesting here? Guess she ends up living. No. Okay, is that all for deaths in this entire game? That's wild.
Ready for another go, spider? You know what to do, spiders.
So somehow Hickory ends up getting like 30 more kills in this gameplay, which is pretty crazy. They got the rocket all the way up there. They got the Thor waiting. Do they have any switches? I guess they have the Punisher and they have the Iron Fist now. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong team. They have the Bucky and they have the Iron Fist. Okay. I'm surprised with no Rocket. Oh, actually, that's right. The Bucky team up is gone with Rocket. All right, so they're using the Luna to push the ult, push the point with the ult. What happened? Oh, their mag killed the Punisher on his ult? Wow. Uh-oh. Just trying to protect the healer here. Get the web snare off. Nice. That was a good pick. Wow, they're focusing out the Punisher. They got the Punisher. Now they're getting dropped on. So if you guys don't know, you can actually you can web a lot of characters out of their ult, or stop their ult, I should say, with Penny. So it looked like right there she was trying to focus the Strange and get the Strange web, so he couldn't ult on the team, but unfortunately they just missed it. This is something that's really useful and that I do a lot more now, is if you have the free time to do this, you might as well. So this is a crucial choke point to end the game. Someone's gonna run across this at some point, and you're basically gonna do 400 damage as long as they're coming up close to it. And then obviously you have your spider mines right there too, the spider nest I should say right there. So who knows, we might see a pick in a second. Yup, see, 2 picks. It's such a game changer if you can get that with Penny, and you're not even there. Like, you know, like right now she could have focused somebody else, and she was helping out in the back line. Meanwhile, she got 2 picks. I think one of them was a healer, one was Rocket. I think the other one was their Punisher. And now she has that set up in the spawn. That's also over, just so you know, that's also over the health pack. So that way if someone needs to run over there and they don't pay attention, they'll just run right into her mines again. Let's see. Just kind of trying to avoid the Punisher ult. Uh-oh. Wow. Great healing on their team though. They got a Spider-Man swap? A Spider-Man and Venom swap. Interesting.
This is gonna hurt.
Alright, so now the Penny, I guess, is going to protect the healers a little bit. Surprised she hasn't gotten healed yet, though. There we go. This team's timing their dives really well together though. The Venom and Spider-Man. They just get a pick there? Yeah, they did. Dude, look at that. They still didn't touch her spider nest. Oh, now they did. I shouldn't have said something.
Don't mess with the amazing.
Wow, that was great. Obviously there you guys can see the Penny stopped the Spider-Man ult, but unfortunately they didn't get to the point.
0, 2.
She tried to protect her healers, but they didn't get it. All right, let's skip to the next half.
Time to switch things up. including
Actually,
which
hold on. I'll
side
close the
you're on.
window while it's running.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Okay, we got 20 seconds. All right. Okay. Oh, we still gotta do the setup time too. All right, so let's actually, I'll just wait to comment on it. All right, so I'm curious where she's gonna set up right here.
Before you attack, get ready.
Wow. All right, I haven't seen that spot before.
That's some nice armor.
Is she gonna try to get some mines off at the start? Looks like it.
Oh, Rocket. You know Spider isn't for sale.
On the door. Yeah, it doesn't work. Just so you guys know, you can't put mines on the door. They don't
Not yet, but I'd be careful.
they don't
if I were
actually,
you.
they'll just blow up basically, or they'll just go MIA.
Five,
Time for some
Wow.
fireworks.
3, 2, 1.
Is she gonna try to get a pick, or
All
she?
you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Good try.
I'm not sure my training.
Usually what I like to do in that scenario, just so you guys know, is I try to get there as early as possible so I can set two different groups of mines up. I'll set basically say one to the left, one to the right, and on the one on the right, just for example, I'll put the web over, and the one on the left I won't. So that way they think they're gonna avoid the one, you know, that they can see, that, well, not see, but the one that they can see the web for. And so they go to the left, and hopefully it's a good enough spot where they don't see the little light going around, and they'll just walk right into it. And I get double and triple kills all the time. It works so well. Because immediately all you see is the yellow web on the floor, and they go for that. All right, so I think this is the Penny's last death. So it looks like just here on out, they just go on a crazy kill streak. Do they make any changes? No change. Oh, they got a Loki now. They got a Loki and a Rocket. Okay. Good point, just for anyone right there. So while that Penny was trying to defend, obviously put the bionic spider nest down, so that way she could get some extra shields, some extra health or whatever, and extra damage if they ended up pushing her on that point. But her whole team got cooked, so she had to dip.
You know what to do, spiders?
And then obviously right there, she's, you know, putting down the spider nest next to a bunch of other mines, and that's going to be hidden within the bionic spider nest. So if someone tries to walk up and blow that up, they're also going to walk into, you know, 4 mines that are down, and she'll probably get a pick with that.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Time for some fireworks. You've
Wow,
got my back.
nice.
I've got yours.
And this is another thing too, guys. If you're noticing too, he or she is just constantly throwing down mines, because why not? You can have, like, I think it's 15. You can have 15 or 16 mines on the field at the same time. So if you know that the team is gonna walk up to you and they're just gonna go up to the objective, you might as well just toss mines over, because you're gonna get them back so quickly anyway. This is a good point here, getting rid of the bridge so they don't really get dove on from up top.
It seems we have company.
Mine's in place.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Wow, they got rid of the Iron Fist quick enough. That was great. Nice. Use her ult to save and also kind of destroy that push. Looks like the other team switched off the Spider-Man and switched back to the Iron Fist and Punisher combo with Thor. Been seeing a lot more Thor lately after the buff. Nice. I don't know if you guys could tell, but right there, a lot of her mines just did some decent damage on Venom.
Mine's in
I
place.
am ready to put on a show.
Alright, let's see how they do with this Luna push.
Time for some fireworks.
Yeah, the more you can tuck away her spider nest, just so I know we can get to it in that little like corner right there, the better off you are, especially if you got it with all those mines like she has on it. I think she has like 8 or 9 mines there right now, just all around it.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, Venom got it though. And right away she goes to save her mines as much as she can in that corner. I'm assuming she's gonna try to put more mines back there in a second, or well, the nest back there in a second, I should say.
Fireworks.
Yep.
You know
Right
what
back
to
in the
do,
same
Spider?
spot. So I was hoping we were going to see this Penny play a little bit more aggressively, but it looks like she is chilling a little bit back more in her spawn with her healers. But I guess she doesn't really need to because they're playing against the dive comp right now, so it's probably better that she sits back here anyway. But let me know in the future, guys, if you want to see a more like aggressive like Penny spectating video too, because maybe we'll do a different one for that. Wow. See, dude, Iron Fist is too strong, bro. The fact that he just lived through that is crazy. He shouldn't be able to live through that. Nice. Just did a bunch of damage with that. Cut the Iron Fist and the Luna out.
Got my back? I've got yours.
Out of the Venom. Damn, I don't know if they get past
This is
this.
gonna hurt.
Your god is suffering.
I'm counting on you, friends.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Yeah, so that's probably the one main thing I've noticed is this Penny does prioritize throwing her mines down a little bit more than I normally do when I play. And I'm definitely noticing it making a difference.
They are in front of us.
Yeah, see, like right there, I wouldn't have thought to throw that down right in front of my foot. I probably would have thrown that down in front of the point. But I guess at the end of the day, they're just trying to make sure that they don't go past them. So I guess if she has more stuff saved up, it might be like a Hail Mary save if they ended up walking into that. All right, so the Luna ult again. I'm surprised they're not really changing their comp that much. Oh, another great pull. Yeah, see, like I'm surprised right there when she's playing against the Thor that she's not throwing mines down. She's saving her mines. I wouldn't say I throw mines constantly when I'm in a fight, but I do use them at the floor, because if you throw them at the floor and they blow up for 100, you know, even if you get one off and then you just hit a couple shots otherwise and get a stun in there, you get a pretty fast kill too. Wow. So they ended up holding it off. All right, let's go to the next gameplay. All right, so what is the next gameplay? Let me see. I think it's like 39. I did a 31 and 4. Oh, I did, yeah. And then 29 and 4. Okay. Oh, I have to go back to whatever number that person was. Damn it. I know she was a little bit after Moxie. It's like right over here somewhere, because I remember seeing Terra nearby too. There it is. 132. Okay, so what did I just say? 29 and 4? Is that what I'm looking at? All right, 29 and 4. This is it. MVP. Is this the one? Because I don't think I would have picked if she was using Strange. Did I really just pick one with Strange? 27 and 0. 31 and 4. That's what I just watched, right? Oh man, did I pick the wrong gameplays? That would have been crazy. No, that was the right one. Now what is this one? With Isaac? 29-4. Where's that one? It is this one. Oh, did I not look? Hold on. I want to make sure I'm finding a good... Oh, she played Thor. I want to find a good game where it's just Penny. I didn't know that one. She played a different character. 22-0. 22-0. I mean, they kind of walked this team low key though. Wow, they played triple tank, triple DPS, triple heals. That's interesting. Strange again. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. How much Thor did she play in this one? Sorry, guys. I thought I had a gameplay lined up, but all right. So Hickory starts as Penny. I was so confused.
Final score 1, 2, 3.
Huh. I literally saw her stay Penny this entire time. Well, how did she play a different character? All right, 37-1 MVP. All right, we're just gonna do this one because we're just gonna do this one. Okay. Oh, I don't need to turn the light back on. Forget it. And for the second gameplay, we have Hickory going 37-1. Now, it does say that he did play Thor, but I just went through the full gameplay and I didn't even see the Thor come up at all. So I think they might have swapped for one quick second and went back, and I guess it counted it. But let's just get started on this one. It's the same map, though. Do I want to watch the same map? I don't want to watch the same map. We'll do a different one. Damn. Not making it easy. That is a good map for Penny though. It's one of the best Penny maps. All right, what do you say? 133. Cool. All right, hold on. We gotta find a better one now. Is this the same? Oh, they banned Penny. Wow, they target banned. Target banned. Damn, she's getting target banned. OD. 27-5. I want a crazy gameplay. 3-0, 3-2. That could be good. Nah, I switched like a bunch of times. 29-4. That's one of the ones we had. 27-0. Why did I not play this one? Is this the one? Oh, they 3-0'd him. I don't know. What does everybody think? Do you watch a game where they 3-0'd? Yeah, let's just do it. We'll keep the video short. It's the 31-4. 21-4. That's not what I want to see though. Luna. I mean, how much did they play Luna in this one? Okay, this is a different map though, which is not what I want to see.
The right heroes could
So
make
she,
all
all right. So she started out playing Penny.
30 seconds. Stay strong.
Okay. So. All right, so they won.
You'll need a top-notch
And then at
team
the
to
start of
win
the
this
round,
one.
she switched
30
to
seconds
Luna.
before you attack. Get ready.
Always glad you made my list.
And then
Reach the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
she, I guess, played triple heals to get. They played triple heals? No, they didn't. So she just ran a healer for a push.
That's 3.
All right. I mean, she played Luna for like 2 minutes. All right. We'll do this one. We'll do this one because
Heroes could make all the difference.
there's no point in. I just want to. Oh, but if I exit the replay, I have to go all the way back, huh?
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Okay.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Now, is this the 27-0 one? Can you toggle the scoreboard? Oh, you can. $31-7. Wait, what? I thought she didn't die.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I thought this is the one that she didn't die. I'm so confused now. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, 34-7. Oh, shit. All right, whatever. Forget it. Just play it. Now, let's see what the bans are. Okay.
Right heroes could make all the difference.
And for the second gameplay, guys, these are the bans, just so you know. So Hickory's team, they banned Sue and Psylocke, interesting. And then the other team banned Loki and Hela. Seems like Hela's a very, very popular ban this season again. Now, this game, just so you guys know, Hickory does die a little bit more because he's playing a little bit more aggressive, it looks like. So I'm curious exactly how their team's going to run it. And she does, or he or she does, switch to Luna for like one corner and then switches back. He like dies twice right away. And I guess they just switch off a healer again and he goes back to playing Penny. So we'll just skip over that part just so you guys know. But I wanted to show kind of like an aggressive Penny playing, just so you guys can see a little bit of a different type of gameplay here. Because this is kind of how I like to play Penny, more aggressive, and kind of play on the front line as opposed to kind of like the last game we watched. Give you guys kind of the duality of how you can use her. Now again, great spot to put the bionic nest out of the way, but unfortunately they have a human torch, so the human torch kind of just, you know, ripped out real quick. There's a good example there of just being aggressive with Penny, using her web to go up and just take space like that, finish off the kills that she had. Oops, sorry guys, I didn't realize I had that up.
Onward to the world tree.
Powering up.
Taking it space up here is interesting. I'll do this with other characters, but I don't usually do this with Penny. Right here, I usually go to the further, like, right, not even the right side, but I'll usually put, I'll usually take that right corner over there, and then where she is right now throwing her mines, I usually put my nest down to the side. All right, going after the torch. Do they have anything to counter the torch? No, not at all. I mean, I guess technically Iron Fist, but they have an Emma, they have a Iron Fist, and they have a BP. Good pick right there. That's the importance of just throwing down the web mines. Another good pick. Taking the space there to separate, get the pick on the Emma. Great job. I'm surprised that the Human Torch on the team is not doing that great.
This is gonna hurt.
Human Torch is a really good character now after they fixed them.
Time for some fireworks.
Supernova!
All right. Good mind pick. They're focusing up the Human Torch, gets ripped. I'm surprised. He should have waited for, oh, they don't have Invisible Woman. I would have said, use that ult with an Invisible Woman. Throws the shield up so he can get protected for a second. It's like their Jeff is kind of committed to backlining. The Rocket has the revive thing right there. I'm telling you guys, the Rocket is so important in this season. I believe he has like almost a 10% higher win rate than the other healers. So I don't want to be that guy, but if you're not using Rocket, you're definitely at a little bit of a disadvantage, it seems like now. Looks like that Human Torch is kind of doing that that bob and weave tech that you can do to reduce your hitbox or get rid of your hitbox for your headshots or something like that. I forgot exactly what it does, but there's like a bob and weave you can do with Human Torch to kind of have less of a hitbox. All right, looks like this is gonna be a death here. Oh, good catch. Nice. It's a pick on the Bucky there. Takes space, goes after the torch. Probably too much space. Uses the ult to save her life though. I'm surprised though. I was expecting to see more teamed up ults with Penny. Now I'm not saying I'm the only one that does this, but usually what I like to do with Penny's ult is I'll do it like in almost a scenario like right now where we have one ult up and we have the ability to kind of push the team back. Unfortunately, they did just get the ult with Human Torch. But I'll usually like to use Penny's ult while we have, let's say, a Groot ult or I don't know, anything like that, and kind of spread their team out more and push them back. Yeah, obviously you want to put the bionic nest down so that way you can connect all your previous mines to it. But I usually like to kind of just run through their team and push everybody back and spread everybody apart a little bit so our team can just pick the closest person off. And then usually the healers just dump all the way back to the back line, and if I have someone that can dive or a flank player like Psylocke or Magic or something like that, we'll usually get a couple of picks and get a pretty far push out of an ult. But this Penny's using their ult more to save if they die. I'm curious if those mines actually are going to blow up. Oh, they did. Okay. I wasn't sure if you threw them directly on the red. Another jet ult. Another little silly point, but there's no reason to stop firing with Penny as long as you guys are committed to getting a pick with her. You're not just like ult charging the enemy team. You might as well, just because you never know, especially now that she can do critical damage like that. Wow, they are just ripping this team right now. I'm surprised they haven't won already. Wow, she's getting healed pretty good. Nice. Rocket's dead. Just a ton of mines at the front door. Yeah, they're cooked. I don't know if they're even gonna try. Wow, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could actually kill. Like I know if they were like 1 health and they went into the door and they start getting healed, you know you could probably kill them. But I didn't know that he could be in there that long and not get that much health back. That was wild.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
All right, so just to show you guys, he starts off this round as Luna, but it looks like their healers switch back because I guess they get walked back pretty quickly here. I'm gonna skip around a little bit just so that way it's not so boring, since you guys obviously want to watch, you know, the #1 Penny player. But he is playing Luna here, and they do get walked back pretty fast. All right, so I just want to show this part here because, so basically he walked out as Luna just before what I was showing you guys and got ripped by Human Torch, and then again just walks out and gets ripped again, and now they're making a healer switch and he goes back to playing Penny. So he died twice super quick as Luna, and then their team were like, all right, we got to switch back to you running Penny, and then the other healer going back to what they were playing before. Uh-oh. Honestly, I forget that you can go off the map here. I forget that you can go off the map there. All right, I'm just gonna wait to cut this back when the Penny's in position.
Don't count us out yet. You're up, little one.
All right.
Don't count us out yet. You're up, little one.
Sorry guys, let's get back. What does it do? All right, so it looks like they got pushed pretty far back here. He's kind of trying to race to catch up to the team and get a block. But this is where Human Torch is so good. They're probably gonna get ripped a bunch trying to hold this choke point. Oh, they got the Emma ult too. Ooh, they shot that out really quickly. Yeah, he's probably dead here. Yeah, Rocket's great, but if you shoot out that too quickly, that ult just goes down so quickly if the other team can focus it.
Don't count us out yet. You're up, little one.
All right, I don't think they get too much further.
Time.
I guess they make a stop here.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, Luna ult. Maybe they don't get a stop here. Rocket ripping. Wow, died again. See, this is the one thing that I find frustrating with Penny 2 sometimes is I'll try to run and like point save, and if we're just not together, it's frustrating because there's nothing you can really do about it. You're just hoping to get picks and hoping to stay alive because she just has such good survivability. But if you're alone, it's a done deal, man.
Fireworks.
Get that vehicle moving again.
That's where I was expecting to see the ult, but I didn't because right there I would have used the ult before trying to point save. But they ended up getting it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Powering up.
Oh, wow, they switched to a Spider-Man. Oh yeah, I saw that before actually. What am I saying?
This is gonna hurt.
Again, throwing the mines down, creating a trap. Honestly, I thought the Emma Frost was gonna take more damage there. She didn't really take that much damage. Wow. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that there. I'll tell you why, because they had the spider nest, but he didn't put it back down, or he could have used it with the ult. Wow, Luna's standing up top, getting heals down like that. That's pretty smart. Nice, good web. Stop the Jeff.
Systems restoring.
Again, taking a good opportunity to get mines covered. All right, let's see how she sets up here. Damn, Human Torch really is a problem now.
Time for some fireworks.
Good pick. Yeah, that Bucky must be so pissed. That Bucky's died so many times to her mines. That Bucky's honestly just kind of throwing. Oh, she's dying here. Does she not die here? Wow, that rocket saved her so good. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
All systems go.
That poor Bucky. That Bucky's getting demolished, man. They really need like a Groot or something. Oh, did they ban Groot? I think they might have banned Groot. Never mind. No, they didn't, did they? If they didn't ban Groot, I'm surprised. Oh, yep, they didn't ban Groot. Yeah, that's a good switch. That's what I would have thought to do there too.
That vehicle moving again.
And they have a Star-Lord now. Yeah, Star-Lord's pretty annoying. That's a good switch too.
This is gonna
Wow.
hurt.
That's a lot of mines in one spot. Here's the Groot.
Powering up.
Somebody's running into those mines. Oh, yo, that was so sick. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the invis. Was it the invis? Was it not invis? Wait. Was that Emma Frost? Hold on. Was that Emma Frost that did that?
Time for some fireworks.
Down to 30 seconds.
Mine's in place. Powering up.
Am I too far back?
Time for some fireworks.
Down to 30 seconds.
Hold on. Now I'm losing my mind. No, that's too far. Oh, hold on. I gotta watch that. All right, hold on. I gotta watch this again. That was wild. Was that the Emma Frost? Oh my God, it was. Look at the Emma Frost kick into the Penny's mines for the kill, bro. That's so smart. That's high elo play right there. I don't know if they set that up. I'm sure they probably did, but that was great. That's a really great way to combo them too, actually. But usually if I have Emma Frost on my team, I'll usually run Psylocke, because Psylocke's one of my best characters. So I guess I just don't run Penny with an Emma Frost too often. Again, using the ult to save there. That makes sense just because it's the final few seconds. But I am surprised about how she's using the ult. But I guess their team's doing so well, so it really doesn't matter. I'm just trying to point out things, you know, that might be a little bit different that I know or that I would think to do than somebody else, just for more, you know, more input for you guys. That's all. Okay, I mean, good try. They held it down pretty long, but they finally got an overtime. Yeah, I was surprised they didn't do a Groot switch earlier then. And a Star-Lord too. Star-Lord's demonic. Okay, so now their Spider-Man switched to BP, which I'm kind of curious as to why. I wish I could, like, I guess I could technically look at the BP stats and see what he's at. Let's see. Where's BP at? He's 18 and 11. I mean, yeah, I guess compared to the Iron Fist, he's not doing as well. Oh, you know what? I guess too, Star-Lord's probably a little bit more annoying as Spidey, I guess. Damn, Jeff really is a pain. They're split pretty bad here. Did they end up losing this round? I'm pretty sure Hickory's MVP. Like, so they had to have won, right? Wow, so they end up winning this then. They're stuck pretty bad in their spawn. Wow. Wow. That was a game-saving ult right there. Because if Penny went down, they probably would have lost this. Wow, that was good awareness too, getting rid of that rocket revive. Nice, good picks. Now they can focus. Oh my god, dude, they just melted that Groot. They absolutely melted that Groot. They made a switch to to Hawkeye. Oh, their BP switched to Hawkeye, I guess, for Star-Lord. Wow. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, so you guys can check out more of the spectating videos. I also have more character guides on here as well. Hopefully see you guys soon. Take care. Peace. All right. So that is our spectating Penny Parker. Now, do we want to do a third? I don't know if I want to do a third. Do we want to do a third? So what we just did, guys, is we spectated the #1 Emma Frost and we spectated the #1 Penny Parker. So let's see. Should we do another #1 spectating video? I'm basically trying to stack some YouTube videos for this channel because I'm going away. And I love doing these spectating videos because I always learn so much. So if you guys have a character that you want me to spectate right now, let me know. We'll find the #1 player and see if we can find out anything interesting. The Penny, I was going to say I expected to learn a little bit more from, but Penny's also my best character, and I was one of the top ranked characters for Penny. So, you know, I'm not sure exactly what I expected, but I did expect to learn a little bit more, see a little bit different tech. Didn't really see too much, but the Emma Frost was really, really cool. That will probably be up. I don't know, I'm not going to put it up tonight, but that will probably be up tomorrow. Penny Parker spectating video. All right, we'll get that up later. And anyone that wants to subscribe to the YouTube, guys, that helps out a ton because this is a brand new channel. I'm trying to get this one monetized. We already have all the watch hours. I don't know why, but people that watch Marvel Rivals, they just don't subscribe. I don't know. COD was so much easier. Like all my Warzone and Call of Duty videos, so much easier. All right, guys. So I'm going to end the stream right here. Appreciate everybody. I'll be live later, probably working on Black Panther because I'm doing a Black Panther video, like basically mastering him in 10 hours type of video. I'm trying to think what else are we doing. Maybe I'll play some rank tonight. I'm not too sure, but appreciate you guys enjoying today's stream. I will see you guys all in a little bit. Have a good night. Peace.